It's great for the community. You don't have to drive to a city or a town. You don't have to sit with strangers. You come to a local venue, you can walk there, sit with your friends and neighbours, and we've got culture on our doorstep. We get shows from all over the world. So we've had one that was on Broadway the week before she came here and then went to the Sydney Opera House. So you can get that in your village hall.
And what sort of lineup is available in 2018 for spring, particularly in East Yorkshire and of course North Links?
We get a huge selection offered to us, maybe 12, 15 different acts, from which we choose the ones that we want and the ones that we can fit in to the venue. And this year we've got comedy, we've got music, we've got children's theatre. Look at the programme. We've got music, one-man show, jazz, you name it, we've got it.
The first one is interesting, what sounding one. The thing that came from over there, Gonzo Moose Theatre. That's what's that sort of thing about?
It's a comedy. It's a lovely company that I think ArtERY have used before. Unfortunately, we couldn't book them for our hall because the days that they were available, our hall wasn't. So I'm going over to North Lincolnshire to watch it, and I hope other people do. The thing that came from over there sounds fascinating.
I think it's doing the rounds of North Lincolnshire more than over here, but I think Lund has it. It's one of those things, it's getting the bookings, it's getting the opportunity, isn't it?
Yes, Ellen, who runs ArtERY, tours the country and around the world, picking up good shows. She then offers them to the village halls who take part in the programme, both here and in East Yorkshire and in North Lincolnshire, and then we have to put our bids in for the ones we want. We usually get 2 per season. If we're lucky, we might get more. It depends here whether the hall's available first. So she sends me a huge list of which I can choose from, and before I can decide which I want, I've got to find when the hall's available and then choose from the rest. And we're usually lucky.
If you haven't got Gonzo Moose Theatre then, what do you have in this new season here at Swanland?
We have the wonderful Teo Aluko. I met him at a showcase last year. He researches interesting people and then he writes a one-man show and acts it himself. And he is doing Call Mr. Robeson. But it isn't just the Paul Robeson, the singer, it's the actor, the politician, the activist. So he's coming. And then in contrast to that, a few weeks later, we've got James Burkitt and Emma Fisk, that's it. And they play guitar and a violin. And it's jazz in the style of Venuti and Lang. So I'm sure that's going to be a sellout as well. And I forgot to mention, Teo Aluko has said after the show, if we like, he'll stay behind and have a question and answer session, because what he doesn't know about Paul Robeson isn't worth knowing. So that's going to be good.
That will be good. When are they coming to the area?
Shall I look at the programme?
Check the script there. Check the colourful brochure, isn't it?
It is, it's lovely. Can I show you?
Yes.
Mr. Robeson's coming on the 28th of April, and Burkitt and Fisk are coming on the 12th of May.
The sort of popularity you get of shows like the ones you mentioned about those, you're taking a gamble, aren't you? Because you don't know if people are going to book them.
No, I've got to pay for the hire of the hall. Well, the village association have, not me personally, and then book the artists, which we get at a subsidised rate because ArtERY is helped out by the Arts Council and by the lottery. But we've still got to pay for it. But over the 10 years we've been doing it, we haven't made a loss yet. The village association can afford to keep the prices low because we don't need to make a profit. So we want a community event that all the community can come to, and if we break even, we're happy.